Hi everyone, thanks for being here. If you've ever had someone tell you your email, text, post, comment, etc. was rude, and you immediately thought, but I didn't mean it that way, this video is for you. What we're talking about here is the accidental messaging that can sometimes be a part of our messages without us knowing. And to study this, we're going to look at this sentence here, 2 sentences actually. I've used this in class a few times, and people seem to agree it looks simple and innocent, but as you read into it more deeply, it does carry accidental messaging, and that language can have impact on our reader, especially in terms of emotional intelligence of the message. Let's check it out. Let's pretend, we had an informative session onboarding and we're following up. You should have learned all the information you need in yesterday's new employee orientation. If you still need more information, you can contact us through this link. And I'll ask people in class, what would you do differently? Now, I tried to read this in a neutral voice. You can imagine what might happen, though, if your reader just walked out of a meeting where everyone was arguing and they read it in a snarky voice. You should have learned all the information you need. If you still need more, right? So let's do some color coding. Those are the 2 parts of these sentences that participants in my classes call out the most. We have 2 things going on here. Number 1, the word you coupled immediately with something like should do something or still, you still need more, right? It's got a lot of implications. What can we do instead? With the way we have the message now, we might accidentally be suggesting to people, you should have known better, you should have learned better, you should already know all this. Why aren't you smarter? We don't want to imply those things, and I'm sure this writer didn't mean to, but what can we do instead? Well, we want to zero in on places that could carry an accidental message. Anything having to do with you and your, anything having to do with something negative, or with something instructional like you should. And I'll do a reference here, don't should all over your reader. We've talked about that before. So what can we do instead? Well, here are a couple of ideas that I'll often hear from people in class, and they're great ideas. What if we took, we the writers, some of the responsibility on ourselves? We hope you learned everything, or even better, we hope we shared what you needed. To get more, productive verb, here's what you can do. Right? So take a look at some of your messages. Make sure they don't have accidental messaging. Usually that'll be in the form of accidental implied blame or an accidental implied insult or accidentally condescending. Obviously, we want none of that. What we want to do instead, productive language, productive visual verbs, and when a situation is negative, we also want to take responsibility and not accidentally appear to put that off on our reader. All right, let me know in the comments what kind of emails have felt rude to you, or have you ever been told that your email or other message was rude when you completely didn't mean it that way? And what do you think might have been the accidental thing that happened? All right, I'd love to talk about this in the comments, and I'll get back with you all soon. Have a great day.